Alright, so we see now we use the hellos and goodbyes and the clock. Now I think it's worth seeing a couple of the basics of the keyboard. It's got swipe to get to your number keys, as you can see, and you can swipe back, but it's worth noting it also has redundancy there. You can either use standard forward and back button to get to your number screen and the punctuation. You also have the ability to get to punctuation with the long click on the full stop or period. So that again is quite a lot of redundancy, which makes it easy to work with. Down here, again, the long click feature is to hide the keyboard. Over on the numbers key, long click is to go back to the settings. So you can pretty much get anywhere from most places as suits your purposes. But then let's take a look at a couple more of the basic typing features. It does have some shortcuts in there which you can program. The is just with a T, and they have the same thing for R and U. R types R, U types U. I think C types C. So that can be quite useful for things like see you there. And then maybe I want to use a time. See you there at 10:30. And then I could go to my goodbyes. Kisses and lots of love. Alright, so that's some of the ways that the basic typing features, which are very, very much in the high end of what you find on any keyboard, with the autocomplete, with the different keyboards, but with these added things of these special modules. The difference is that your enter return key is over here on the left. And so it's worth looking at what are some of these other modules. Well, the most standard obvious one obviously is emoticons. So you have your set there, but I think that's a good point at which to show that these are fully configurable to what you may want. So they give you a couple of sets of emoticons, and as always with Siine, multiple types. You can do more than just type the emoticon. But the other thing I can do is hold long click, and then I come to this screen where I can edit what it looks like and what it says. So if I want to make a whole set of emoticons different, all I would have to do is select it there, go to my gallery. I could choose something that I want to use for an emoticon, and that could be a photo of my dog or anything like this, and I could decide I want the third click to say something else like you dirty boy. Sorry, you dirty boy. And do it however I want to do it. Then I simply save that. And now we go back, I should have this emoticon. It looks now rather out of place, which types what I just told it to type. So very easy, in other words, to create a set of something that you like. I don't like that though now, so I'm going to go there and I'm just going to remove it. There it goes, all gone. So that's your emoticons, which you get from this menu bar up here. But there's another module up here, the stress module, or what they call pressured messages, which is used for doing very quick messages on the fly. So I'm able to say, really sorry, I can't talk right now. And then I can either combine it with these words up here, so I can say, I'll be there. And maybe I just type it again, be there as soon as I can, and then I probably would go to my goodbyes, big kisses, Ed, and boom, I'm out of there. So that's a really fast 4 or 5 clicks. When someone's calling me in a bad situation, I'd be able to compose a friendly message to say that it's not a good time, but I'm not just hurriedly writing, can't talk E or something, which can feel somewhat rude. Then we've also got up here days, and so that obviously combines well with the clock. If you want to say that you're anything to do with time that goes beyond the clock, so say I'm available, I might just go days. I'm available Tuesday and Thursday afternoon, and again I could then go to clock. and then I can just choose until 3 p.m. And again, then I might easily say, yours sincerely, Ed McCloof. And I might add there my email. As you can see, they've already put it in from the instruction process. And if I want to, again, editing is the same process there. It comes with, that's not my number, because they've obviously just put that in. So if I would need to edit that, I simply go there, add in my real number here, and then whenever I use that sign, it'll be ready for me and make my typing experience shorter. There we go again with sexy delete. We do enjoy that. Spacebar takes me home as always, and very similar idea with the date. If someone's just sent me a message saying when can you do this, it's very easy for me to just go. Now multiple clicks as always in Siine do something, and here it's just the format you want to write your date in. So I can say that if I'm being businesslike, or maybe I want to say, you know, Friday January the 20th or January 28th works for me or something. Works for me. You? And then I'm on my way. I can sign off. So as you see there, it's more a question of just combining things as you do. You could say, you could combine a date. I could say 18th of January at, you know, 9:45 p.m. Or if I wanted to say 9:45 p.m. to 3:15 a.m. Bit of an unusual date time, but still. That's a quick way to do it. Or I can combine with the days. So for example here, instead of the days of the week, I might want to say tomorrow, or even, you know, the day after tomorrow by hitting it again. The day after tomorrow evening, when? At 8 p.m. So you're combining these things, and every time you press space to move on. So that, in a nutshell, and with a final sexy delete to get out of there, is SineWriter keyboard. You got that ability to type just as you always have, but with an embedded clock, with an embedded system for greetings and sign-offs, which you can edit as much as you like. You can create new signs as much as you like. Again, just click there, go to the gallery, or even take some photos with your camera so you can be creative there. And that will add the new icons into your module, and there you go. Final thing you might want to see is that you can also navigate to the modules via this bottom bar, which works either on a touch or on a swipe out, which is quite neat and looks real good. And that gives you basically access to everything from everywhere. Works in landscape mode as well, and that I think would be basic unboxing of SineWriter. Thank you very much, and stay tuned for more great app unboxings as the winter months roll forward.